Chairman Schatz, Vice Chair Murkowski, and members of the committee, Mado, Niawe, thank you for the opportunity to be here today to discuss ways that the Farm Bill can better support agricultural production and the food supply in Indian country. My name is Trent Kissee, and I am the Director of the Division of Agriculture and Natural Resources for the Muscogee Creek Nation. I'm also a citizen of the Eastern Shawnee Tribe and serve on the IAC Board of Directors representing Eastern Oklahoma. My family also raises beef and sells direct to consumer on our allotment land in Shawnee and Modoc territory. The Muscogee Creek Nation is the fourth largest tribe in the United States, and the Division of Agriculture and Natural Resources houses programs supporting tribal youth and producers and manages the nation's agribusinesses. Our beef cattle ranch and Loop Square Meat Co., a USDA-inspected meat facility and retail space which features our own beef. The facility is located in a USDA-designated food desert, filling a much-needed void of fresh food access within the heart of our reservation. The nation operates robust FDIPR, WIC, child nutrition, and TANF programs. The retail space, which is open to the public, accepts SNAP. Feeding our people nutritious food and offering healthy choices for families in our community is of utmost importance to us. Since opening in December of 2021, Loop Square has served over 20,000 customers with fresh, wholesome, and nutritious food, some of which is grown and produced right there on the Muscogee Nation Reservation. I receive calls weekly from livestock producers and other tribes about entering the processing or the direct-to-consumer sales space. The food supply and the players involved are changing for the better, and sound Farm Bill policy can accelerate the enhanced security, sustainability, and fairness of our agricultural markets and food supply. One of the most effective ways to increase the efficiency and effectiveness of federal programming is to allow tribes to administer these programs ourselves. Tribal governments are sophisticated enough to carry out complex programming and know the nuanced needs specific to our individual communities. 638 compacts have proven successful in the delivery of some of the most critical services, and there is strong support in Indian country for the expansion of 638 throughout USDA programs. Whether food procurement and distribution, disaster relief, or meat and food inspection, offering tribes the opportunity to compact federal programs expands opportunities within our communities, allows tribes to prioritize needs, and respects the sovereignty and uniqueness of each tribal nation. Recent investments in infrastructure and capacity were an important step in increasing the security and viability of our food supply by expanding processing capacity and market share for livestock producers and increasing choices and availability for consumers. Additional investments are needed in workforce development and technical assistance to ensure these operations can get off the ground in a good way and maintain the skilled workforce needed to meet the increasing demands for fresh, locally produced meat and other foods. Tribes throughout Indian country offer an array of education benefits, scholarships, and training programs. Many tribal communities even have training centers or colleges like the College of the Muscogee Nation, which makes tribes a perfect conduit for increased investments in workforce development programs. Finally, Indian country continues to push for parity throughout federal law and policy. In the Farm Bill, this would be particularly impactful, as tribes are often limited by rules and procedures set by state committees or governments. Decisions that affect tribal citizens and governments are best for everyone when those decisions are made respecting the tribe as sovereign nations, not when through the lens of varying tribal to state relations. Including tribal language where state and local governments, committees, and standards are mentioned is crucial. It is my honor to work towards stronger, healthier, and more sustainable communities in Indian country. Tribal agriculture is thriving, but there is still work yet to be done. I look forward to the good this Congress can do with a new Farm Bill prioritizing the needs of tribes and tribal ag producers. Mado.
Thank you very much. Mr. Spaan, please proceed with your testimony.